Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and here we have an M&C Colour, which is, as you can see here, a pin and slider lock. There's usually, I think, somewhere between 3 and 5 sliders, depending on the size of the lock. And yeah, it's not a bad lock. I think it's Dutch. This is a 3-star SKG model. But what's on the inside? Well, gutting these is a real pain. You have to take out these little clips, which is an absolute nightmare. Not as bad as the Yale Superiors, because these clips, there isn't even a space to sort of get a screwdriver under, but they're very, very similar locks, to the point where although the Yale key won't go into the thinner M&C Colour keyway, the M&C Colour keys will go into the Yale keyway, and also the Malenko Magnum, which is I believe Malenko, I think, have given the right to Yale to use this format. I think that's the way it was. I think Yale sort of are under license to use this format that Malenko first invented, maybe? But yeah, whilst these colour keys will go into the Yale and the Malenko, that can't be said for the Malenko keys. Although they can swap between the Yale and the Malenko, obviously, they won't fit into the M&C keyway. So very, very, very similar locks. But ultimately, the keyways on these two are wider. Right, what's on the inside of one of these? Well, look, I actually have a Cutaway. And this will save me having to gut it and risk wrecking it. So what you can see here, if we get a little short hook, is you've got 6 pin chambers, which are dimple chambers, and these I believe are straight up and down. They're not offset to the side like in the Yales, but if you put a pick in there, you can see that we have a very small spool pin in pin position 1, then standard pin in pin that would be 3, and then another standard driver pin in pin position 5, and I don't think there's anything special about the yeah, just it's a barrel spool. Can you see this little barrel spool there? Little barrel spool in pin position 1. If I swap it over, you can see again it's the same on the other side, but we have standard in pin position 2, 4 and 6. There we go. But the bitting is interesting on this at the very least. There's lots of ups, lots of downs. So you can see here, for example, pin 1 is a very short key pin. Then you've got medium cut, then a very long key pin, short key pin, medium cut, and then a slightly deeper medium cut. Then the slider track, which I think there is 1, 2, 3, 4 sliders in. So yeah, there is that. So I reckon we should put this in a vise. And oh, here are the sliders. Here you go. So there's a sprung slider there, a sprung slider there, and a sprung slider there. If I put this in like this, you'll see, as I put this in, these sliders actually, you see, look, move into their set position. There's no false gates in these, but they are sprung. And you see the slider sidebar there at the top? So that sidebar sits here. The sliders have to be in the right position for that sidebar to sit within that groove, and then it'll open up, and you can see that the key pins here can come all the way around there. So there isn't much more to it than that, really. It's just sliders. It's some driver pins, which are mostly standard apart from one barrel spool, and a couple of non-false gated sliders. Well, I think it's 4 in this lock actually. I don't know why they didn't do an extra cutout, but yeah. Well, let's get this in a vise and have a pick. So we're in the vise. You might be thinking, well, can't I see? And the answer is no, not even slightly from this angle. And even if I could see one side, I certainly can't see the other. But yeah, as it happens, I can't actually see either. I've got a left-handed flag and a short-ish turning tool. I'm going to need something a bit thinner, I think, than that, so it won't snag in the keyway. Let's try something like that. Yeah, that feels nice. Okay, so let's go in. Pin 1, nothing. 2, nothing. 3-0, 4-0. Oh, 5 just hit it tight. Do you see that into a false set? So what we're doing is we're just going through these pins. That was pin 4. And just seeing what we can't set as we go down the keyway. Nothing on 1 yet. Oh, 1's binding. That felt good. Oh, and again, that was that barrel spool. 2 little click. 3-0, 4-0. 5, 6. Okay, back through. So testing 1. Anything on 2? No. 3, 4, 5. Little click. Did you hear that? Little click on 5. Back through. Pin 1. That feels okay. Pin 2 feels set. Pin 3 feels... Oh, whoa! Into a very deep false set on 3. 4, 5, 6. I wonder whether that is a false set or a... I'm just testing all these pins, or whether we're actually fully set. I think we might be fully set. Okay, if that is the case, then we can get our probe, and we can just pop this in and slide it down the side of the sliders. Oh, and there we go. We got it straight away. Wow. So that didn't hold us back very much at all, even if we can't see on the inside. And it's not a bad lock, actually. I don't mind these locks. I think this one, maybe because it's a factory demo, didn't have many of the barrel spools, which would have made it a little bit more entertaining. You can see the tops of the key pins here on both sides, I think, and there's nothing particularly exciting going on there. They all seem standard key pins, mostly standard driver pins. Actually, is that last driver pin here? Pin... Yes, actually we've got a little sort of T-pin thing happening in pin... what was it? 1, 2, 3, 5 here, actually. I thought it was a standard pin, but you can see here, it's not. It's actually... These ones are all standard. 2, 4, and 6 are all standard. All the fun's happening on this side where pin 1 is a barrel spool. Pins... Yeah, pin 6 looks like it's a... No, 5 looks like it's a T-pin. So there's some stuff going on inside there. It's a fun lock. I don't mind this at all. So yeah, there you go. M&C Colour picked. Fun. I like it. And it's really nice having a bit of a cutaway, isn't it? Yeah, really cool. Anyway, so there you go. Look, if you like this video, please hit that like. If you think I deserve it, subscribe to see more content like this. Smash that notification bell as well. All really helps my channel out and I really appreciate it. If you have any comments about this lock, leave them below. I do read all the comments and reply to as many as I can, even though it's very difficult to do these days. And of course, stay safe, happy picking, and I'll see you all next time.